What I'm going to tell you now, you may not believe. You imagine everything.
Ultimate freedom. Unconditional love.
Today on the Ultimate Freedom Podcast, I'm going to talk about the concept, which you may not believe, but you imagine everything. If it's in your life, you imagine it. Well, you may say, I don't imagine bad things in the world. I don't want my relationships the way they are, my career the way it is, my health the way it is. But you imagine everything. Everything you experience is an illusion in consciousness. It is illusions in your consciousness about what you believe. Now, some have called it an illusion, a simulation, a dream, and I like to call it the love matrix as well. This love matrix is set up for everyone to win. Life supports us, guides us towards everything that is important to us. It sets us up from the very moments that we're born into this illusion in consciousness by surrounding us with people, places, and things, with beliefs that we absorb, and then we create a unique perspective to experience life. And from this unique perspective, we allow and limit everything that's in our life. Think of the area of your life which is working out very well. You imagine everything, and you imagine that area of your life working very well. Think about an area of your life that doesn't work very well, that you wish were a heck of a lot better. Well, you imagine everything, and you imagine that the way it is. Now you'll say, well, I didn't do it consciously. These beliefs came to me. Yeah, you can play a victim. You can blame others. Or you can take back your power and say, how can this benefit me? Where is my power? How can I imagine? You imagine everything. So why not imagine it working out for you? Why not imagine a world better than you've ever imagined before? How good can you imagine our world? Can you imagine a world of ultimate freedom for everyone? Of universal high income, of radiant health and beauty, of global peace, of incredible blooming of all the plants and animals and everything that lives on this planet? Can you imagine that? Or are you imagining what you're looking at? Are you looking at doomsday conspiracy theories on the social media, in the news, through the books you read, through the videos you choose on YouTube? Where are you looking? What are you choosing to believe? What do you want to imagine? Are you looking at things that aren't going your way and imagining, yeah, that's pretty true? Or are you looking at things that are going really fantastically and imagining, oh, that's true, I love that? Do you see the world more as Star Trek and helping and the prime directive and, tricoders for health and all these wonderful things? Or do you have a dystopian view of what's possible and where we're going? You imagine everything. So what do you choose? What movies do you watch? What stories do you tell? What do you talk about with your friends? You imagine everything. You can say, well, I'm just talking about what is. No, you're continuing to imagine what is as what is. And maybe you're imagining it as getting better, or you're imagining it as getting worse. But you imagine everything. You're the one with the power in your life, in your illusion and consciousness, which is unique to you. No one else experiences the illusions and consciousness that you do. You imagine everything. If you see it in your life, you imagined it. If there's good in the world, you imagined it. If there's challenges in the world, you imagined it. You imagine everything. If you're laughing now, you imagine it. If you're crying now, you imagine it. If you're feeling frustrated now, you imagine it. Every thought has a feeling. look at anything good in the world, you're going to feel good. Look at anything bad in the world, you're going to feel bad. If you're frustrated, you're looking at frustrating things, thinking about them in that way. If you're angry with the world, frustrated, if you see only evil in the world, you imagine everything. Or do you see greatness in the world? Do you see beauty in the world? Do you see love in the world? Do you see support in the world? Do you see kindness in the world? Do you see people helping people? Do you see the world getting better? Do you see that all the good that's coming to the surface is for us to choose what we finally want? What we want to be is the next step in our life? You imagine everything. So why not imagine the best from this moment forward? Seeing a world that blesses everyone, a world with abundance for all and health for all and escape longevity velocity for around health. Why not see it all as blessing us? Why not see interdimensional travel? Why not see us traveling to other planets? Why not see the blessings? Why not see humanity helping humanity? Everybody blessing everybody. Why not see those things? Why not see AI and robots and everything helping us, blessing us? Can you imagine that? Or are you unable to imagine that? You imagine everything. I challenge you. I believe that you have imagined some pretty good things in your life. I bet you if you look at your life, there are some really good things you've imagined. And some really challenging things, some really bad things, maybe even disastrous things. But you imagine everything. And I know that when you imagine more good, see more good, believe more good, that you have imagined more good, that it will show up. More good will show up. More good will show up in the stories you come across, the people you come across, the stories you share. Everything changes when you imagine everything. Well, that's it for this episode of the Ultimate Freedom Podcast. You imagine everything. And I wish you more love, more success, abundance, peace, health, joy, freedom, fun, sex, kindness, travel, and blessings. Because you imagine everything. And I love you. And you're doing a fantastic job, much better than you imagine. Because you are an incredible creator, a credible spark of the divine, creating the illusions in consciousness that are you, and you imagine everything.
Operational realities.com